Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Thursday, August 7th, 2025. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and the YouTube channel. As always, we want to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with our Woodson Wave Report newsletter subscribers with information. We have a lot to cover. I'm going to go back a little bit, but I'm going to start with today's report, if we can get you guys caught up to the minute of what's going on. Okay, and this was today's market close report. There's our triggers and targets trading systems, auto trades if you will. Okay, and I'll just show you guys real quick. We're off to a great start on financials. It's the bonds. I absolutely love the bonds. Okay, they're also cheaper margin, like 2,000 compared, or yeah, 2,000 compared to 2,400 for the E Minis, or 24,000 for the MES. But yeah, it's 1/10 if you just trade these. Anyway, this is the 10-year Treasury notes. You can see our track record. The first trade was July 10th, and you can see all of that down there up to today, actually, the 7th. Okay, that's probably chronologically not in the right order, but we got 11 wins, 9 losses, a net realized gain of 14.21. You can see them all right there. We got to be doing this for at least 3 months to be ranked in the top 10, so we don't qualify yet. So we'll get there. Anyway, wanted to show you guys that, and then just get into today's report. Oh, but here's the information about the auto trades. Okay, the developer is me. Trading system is called triggers and targets. We use Fibonacci extensions and Elliott waves. That's the trading system. The money management system, which is most important, because if you don't have a money management system, you'll run out of money. Okay, the Ryan Jones fixed ratio money management system is what I'm using to trade, and it limits losses to 5%, and it maximizes on our gains. How it works: you open a trading account with Striker Securities. They are a futures broker. I am not. I give them my trades, then they would trade my trades in your account, which you open with them. There is all their information right there. Okay, in case you're interested. And there's our disclaimer. Okay, I'll let you guys read that and not bore you with it. Here's up to date as of a couple hours ago. There's the all-time high on July 31st, which was a Fibonacci 3 days after our July 28th turn date. We've got a wave 1 down. We've got an ABC 3 waves up. So far, this wave 2 is a Fibonacci, near a Fibonacci 786 retracement. It's about 7 1/4 points off of being direct hit. Okay, where is this wrong? When it goes above this high, this all-time high is 64.68, and that's only 26.68. Yeah, that's about 40 some odd points, so it's not that far away. Okay, but we know to the penny or the hundredth of a point where we're wrong. Okay, and conversely, where is it right? When we break, or when futures break below this 62.39.50 low, that means wave 2 up is over and wave 3 down is in progress. Okay, that's pretty much it. There's our retracement targets. Hit all those. Hit this one today in red and moved up above that by, I guess that's 7 1/4 points. Another high. Rinse and repeat. Okay, that's what I just told you guys. To verify a change in trend, we need to see these 5 steps. Okay, 1 and 2 are complete. We got to see if this wave 2 goes higher or not. We always watch the 1 and 10 minute charts for the first signal. There's our Fibonacci turn dates, the most latest on the 28th with a 31st high of July, and the same here. Okay, let me make that on the same page. There we go. Okay, let's get out of that and let's go into our August monthly report, because I'm going to cover these other indexes and things, that we haven't covered since we haven't done a YouTube video in about a week. Okay, some of this will be a repeat. This is old information. This is not updated. It is as of whatever that was, August the 2nd. I think I published that on Saturday. Okay, those are new numbers which we just showed you. Went over that. There's the Fibonacci turn date. There's the key reversal date. There's the retrace targets for the S&P cash. The 382, 500, 618. That's saying it's going to correct from the April 7th. It's either correcting from the April 7th low or the May 23rd. We'll get into that later, but this is the bigger picture from the April 7th low. Okay, you can see that pretty big gap down. As you saw, it's making its way back up. Okay, there's our retracement targets there. There's our steps needed to confirm a change in trend. At this point, it was 3/5 complete of being 5 waves down, which it has completed since then. Here's a 10-minute from that high. This is how it was developing. A wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, a wave 3 down, and there were our 4 targets. Okay, there's those Fibonacci turn dates again. That's old. We now know it's 3 days later, not 1 day later. Okay, let me get through those. The NASDAQ, we're looking at things from the all-time high. 731 on the NASDAQ. We got a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3, and we were looking for a 4. Okay, that's in the Dow. We're looking at the big picture. I wanted to show this because I wanted to show you guys the more bullish count, if you will. In blue, intermediate with parentheses waves, we have a 1 down, 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, and a 5 up. And you can see the market in the Dow has been bumping its head against this 45,000 resistance line, if you will, 3 times. And on the 23rd, it hit 45,016. There's those retracement targets there of the entire decline from the October 22 low, the year 2022. Those are the in red. And here we've got a 1 down and a 2 up. 3 equals 1 down here and a 1.618 at 31,319. Okay. And here's our bond market. US 10-year treasuries. And we've got direct hits all over. I'll go on the chart on this. We got a 1 up in intermediate degree of trend, a 2 down, 3 equals 1 up here at 5.044%. From that wave 2 of intermediate degree, we have a 1 up and a 2 down, and that 3 equals 1 at 4.854%. And from that 2 down, we have a 1 up in red and a 2 down, which was a near 786 direct hit. Okay, and here we go from there. We can update that when we get to the live charts. Okay, because again, this is from Saturday. I wanted to cover those. And then I think we have gold here. Yeah, there we go. From that wave 4 or 5 low, we got 5 up there. We got an A down, a B up. C equals A at 3077.91. That was an upside target there. Okay, now we can get into the gold, but that would be ideal between the 382 and the 500. All right, I haven't honestly looked at gold since then. I think that's it on that monthly report. Okay, so let's get back into our live charts if we can. Here is the US 10-year. I apologize, it's kind of crowded. There's a direct hit over here at the high, a direct hit over here, and then a direct hit at this low, a direct hit at this low, a direct hit at this low, a direct hit at that low, all over the place. But again, that bigger picture, this is primary degree with a circle around it. So that's 1 up, 2 down, and 3. I hope it's still up there. Yeah, 3 equals 1 at 5.367 of primary degree. So that's 1 degree of trend. Then at intermediate, the next lower degree, we have a 1 up, intermediate with parentheses, a 2 down. That's where 3 equals 1. I think we showed that earlier. And then we've got, from there, we've got a smaller degree of trend where we have a 1 up and a 2 down. And let me just make this a little easier and less busy. A little easier to see. There we go. We have the 1 up and the 2 down, which is a direct hit within 1/1000th of a percentage point. Okay, there's the 1 up. There's the 2 down, which was within 14/1000th of a point. And then we have an ABC down to here. Okay, so that's the correction. It looks like it's pretty much hit it, put in a double low, if you will. Let's see, that low there is 4187, which we have written here, and this low here is 4186. So excuse me, that's a double bottom there. We'll see how that reacts. This move down should stay above the 2 low right here. Okay, so it can't retrace more than 100% of the red one. So that's the US 10-year, and I want to get into the ES here. Let's go to the hourly. Okay, let's make this big and let's make that a full screen so we can see everything that's going on. Okay, as I mentioned before, we had a correction from the April 7th low, and we also got the May 23rd, and here's what I was referring to. From that May 23rd in red, we have a 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 triangle. Can't get a triangle by this guy. And then a 5 up that was at, excuse me, 64.6850, which is July 31. We've got a 1 down, a 2 up. There's a 786 retrace. Boy, they sure like to do those 786 retraces to scare all the shorts out before they take it down. Okay, where is this wrong? Market goes above 64.68.50. It's wrong. Okay, where is it right? When it goes below the wave 1 low here. Okay, and then we know that wave 3 down in black is in play. The retrace targets for this entire 5 wave rise are 61.97 and a quarter, 61.1350. Let me make that so it's on those numbers for you guys. My apologies. There we go. That's better. Then we got 60.2950 and then 59.10. Okay, and if it goes below the May 23rd low, it's correcting something larger than this 5 wave advance. All right, so we'll see where that ends up going. Let's get out of this and let's go to the this is the hourly. Let's get down into the 10-minute here. Okay, now we're looking at things from the high. Okay, we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a larger degree wave 1 here, low 62.39. I believe that was on Friday, August 1st. Then we've got an ABC, 3 waves up for wave 2. Again, right near the 786, within 7 1/4 points. Okay, this could still go higher, but it cannot go above the 64.6850 high. If it does, we're wrong. We know to the 100th of a point or to the penny if this was a stock. Okay, again, confirmation is right, is a move below the 62.3950 low. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay, and do I want to look at that ZN? Well, we're trading that ZN for the bond market, and I'll show you guys that next time. Okay, let's leave you guys with this bond market thing here. Okay, we'll see how this thing plays out. All these direct hits all over the place, but looks like at least 3, if not 4 degrees of trend to the upside in a third, possibly a third wave 4 times. Probably at least 3. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's it for this time, and until next time, take care, everyone.